Hey, what's up everybody? Andrew Godsmith here, Godsmith of Chaos, here with another Libromancer deck profile for you. This is just an updated version of my last Libromancer deck profile that I have uploaded. Now that meta has changed a little bit, it's not all about fire decks, not all about snake eyes, it's more about Tenpai Dragon. This deck I built to combat against the Tenpai Dragons, also still the fire decks. Now, before I get to it, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my channel. Let's get to it. May the heart forever be in your cards. Love you all. First, we'll two Libromancer Doombrokers. This is your main monster that you're going to get out to make attacks. You don't have to worry about attacking it over anybody because this monster can attack your opponent's life points directly if used to special summon out or ritual summon out using monsters on the field. If he is special summoned out, you can set one trap directly from your deck, which is an Omni Negate. That Omni Negate is Libromancer Intervention, is one of them. When your opponent activates a card or effect that target one Libromancer or ritual monster you control, return it to the hand, and if you do negate that activated effect, then you can special summon one Libromancer monster from your hand or graveyard. Now that monster that will probably be Agent, if you used him to get out Libromancer Doombroker, but if not, it's probably going to be Fire or Geek Boy. The target to get out Doombroker is actually Cyber Angel Benton. You play one Cerberus to Ancient and Ascendant. This card is a negate for targets. You can quick effect send it from your hand to the graveyard to negate an opponent's card that targets one of your cards. Also, having Cerberus in your hand also helps you special summon out your Libromancer monsters. I can't even say it for some reason. One Cyber Angel Benton. This card, when tributed, can add one fairy monster from your deck to your hand, and that fairy monster will be Vanity's Ruler. I play one Vanity's Ruler, one normal summon. Because it cannot be special summoned, your opponent cannot special summon monsters. So it's a big, beefy level 8, and if you get this on your field going first, then your opponent cannot special summon any monsters. And usually when they're just normal summoning, you know, you're not going to normal summon out a monster that's above 2500. So one Vanity's Ruler, and we got 3 Preparation of Rites to search for those ritual monsters. Now, the main Libromancer monsters to help you search out your cards are Libromancer Geek Boy. Play 3 of them, help you search out for Libromancer spells, and 3 Libromancer Fire. Libromancer Fire, when revealed a ritual in hand, you can special summon out, just like all the other Libromancer monsters, to your field just by revealing a ritual monster in your hand. Libromancer Fire will then search you another Libromancer monster, who you'd probably get out a ritual monster. If you don't have another ritual monster summoned like Doombroker, you'd probably get out Agent or another monster needed. So one Libromancer Agent will help you get monsters from your graveyard back to your hand, or spell and traps to your hand, and then you can send a card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. Then for hand traps, I play 3 Ghost Over and Snow Rabbit. This to get rid of the Tenpai Dragon's field spell. Amazing card. In this deck, you can special summon it out using E-Tally, which gets it to your field on your turn or on your opponent's turn, and you can use it to get out one of your opponent's cards. 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring for obvious reasons. Now, because Libromancer cards themselves don't have much for negates or interruptions, we play 1 Psy-Frame Gear Gamma, 2 Delta, and of course the 1 Driver. We got pretty much an Omni Negate and 2 Spell Negates. Now that Gamma's down to 1. As well, we play 2 Kashtira Fenrir. Just good it's all around a great card. Going first or going second, you can banish a monster on the field when they activate their effects. So, or a card, face-up card. So you can also use Fenrir to get rid of Tenpai Dragon's field spell. So, Kashtira Fenrir. Hey. Then, Libromancer First Appearance. This is a 1-card starter for your Libromancer cards. You can use Libromancer to, when activated, you can add 1 Libromancer monster from your deck to your hand with a different name than the cards you control. If you control none, then you can search for any. During your main phase, you can ritual summon, which isn't once per turn, one Libromancer ritual monster in your hand by tributing monsters from your hand or field whose total level equal or exceed its level. So using Libromancer first appearance is how you're going to ritual summon out your monsters. And of course, one terraforming to get out your Libromancer first appearance. Libromancer origin story, it's a continuous spell that can set spell and traps from your deck, so you probably set Libromancer first appearance. Also, it gives you some advantage. All Libromancer ritual monsters you control gain 100 attack equal to their own level for times 100. So Doombroker will get attack times 600. He'd go from 2500 up to 3100. Also, whenever you ritual summon, you can destroy one spell or trap card on the field. So going second, if you ritual summon when this card is on the field, you're going to take out Tenpai Dragon's field spell. Then only two traps. We play Libromancer Intervention and Libromancer Displaced. Libromancer Intervention is the Omni-Negate that when you have a ritual monster on your field, you can just return the ritual monster back to your hand and special summon from your graveyard a Libromancer monster, and it's an Omni-Negate. Libromancer Displaced actually steals your opponent's monster. It's like a snatch steal, or sorry, more like a change of heart or something. It steals your opponent's monster. If it's a ritual monster, it is permanent. If it is not a ritual monster, if it's just an effect Libromancer monster, the monster gets returned to your opponent's hand at the end phase. Then I play two emergency teleports to get out Ghost Ogre and to get out Libromancer Geek Boy. Just another one card starter that can help get you going. Because of the ritual deck, they are pretty slow. Then I play three Mass Change 2. Now, Mass Change 2, I made that decision for Masked Hero, Dark Law, obviously. For when your opponent's cards, any card sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead, and once per turn, if your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand, you can choose one random card from your opponent's hand and banish it. So, because I can summon out many monsters this turn, if I get out the Vanity's Ruler and one other card, I can use Mass Change on my opponent's turn, because it is quick effect, to bring out Masked Hero Darklaw, so then opponent's monsters will get sent to the graveyard, or sent banished. And yeah, can't special summon or send cards to the graveyard. I think that's pretty much a win right there. And then for consistency, Pot of Extravagance, just play one of those. Don't really need the extra deck. This deck is mainly focusing on main deck interruptions. Don't need to go into extra deck too much, but we will get into the extra deck to show you what you can do with that as well. Onto the extra deck. I play one Link Rebo, one Link 1. Stops your opponent from using Imperm or any trap card. One level 4 lower Cyberse monster. Also, it's a dark to help me with getting into dark or whatever monsters. So, negates traps. Then I play one Hida and one Dark the Dark Charmer because of the fire decks, and I do play a couple fire monsters in this deck. So I can still, if I'm going second, my opponent has a fire monster in their graveyard, I can just steal it with Hida and continue into link plays or whatever I need to do if I need to tribute off their monster to make rituals, or just steal their fire monster. 2 SP Little Knights. Most monsters I have, or most cards in my extra deck, are all link. So by using SP Little Knight and IP Masquerena, banish my opponent's cards on their turn. As well, they can't destroy my card. Then one Pit Knight early. This card is kind of the replacement to Link Kuriboh, although it is a Link 2 instead of a Link 1. Quick effect. You can target one effect monster your opponent controls until the end of this turn, change its attack to 0, also negate its effect. So during the battle phase, as soon as they enter battle phase, you activate Pit Knight early. And yeah, although when a monster this card points to activates its effects. I'm having a hard time with stuttering this time. I apologize, guys and gals, if there is any. But you see the arrow, so the arrow goes diagonal, so hopefully they have a monster in the center, and that's the one that you're going to be targeting with Pit Knight. Its attack is 0, also negate its effects if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed by a battle or card and sent to the graveyard this turn. I can special summon this card, so it can just keep getting resummoned. Then 1 Promethean Princess, just because it's a great card. She's like a monster reborn for fire monsters, and I do play some fire monsters in this deck. 1 Salamangreat Raging Phoenix for an OTK if you can get into that. Appaloosa, the only generic monster negate right now, so yep, gotta play Appaloosa. 1 access code for OTKs if you can get into access code as well. Then 2 Mask Hero Darklaws, 1 Super Slayer Typhon, and 1 Divine Crisis Zeus. So that's it for my deck profile. Hope you all like it. Don't forget to comment down below what you think and also what you'd like to see on my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, subscribe to my channel. May the heart forever be in your cards. Love you all. Take care. Bye.